Hello everybody. We are back. We are going to be building every wonder in the game as Isabella. And we need to choose our mementos this time. And it's got to be Lydian Lion. Don't need to turn my volume down. That was my cat knocking something off a table. Okay.
Plega a Dios que yo reine, y que este su reino se acreciente sobre la tierra. ¿Se hará igual con el de vos?
Yay. We are going to carry on with Egypt. The only thing I'm going to change is the age length. Go to long. I'll do continents. And I think crises off. Sounds good. And we're off. I've got a good feeling about tonight. Been a lot of theory crafting around what is the best strategy for this challenge. And people are getting pretty close. One thing I probably should do, actually. Maybe I should reload to do this. Should probably install the Wonder mod. I check to see who's got what. Wonder screen. This looks like it. That is it. Okay, I might go ahead and very quickly restart, considering. Well, let's have a look at our start first. Oh, it's a stinker. We didn't even get a wonder. Terrible. Okay, I'm going to very quickly then. I'm going to hop over to BRB. And I'm going to get this mod going. Should be pretty quick. Alright. I think all I have to do is reload the game, right? I don't even know if I have to do that, to be fair. Regardless. So this mod's just going to allow us to see the wonders that have been built. And more importantly, if someone starts building a wonder, it'll automatically notify us, which is what we want. So we close that. Go back to Civ. And we're off. Okay, Lydian Lion and Cultural Point. Egypt, advanced, up to Deity, standard speed, continents, small, age length, long, crisis off. I think we're good. It's time to lock in for the night. I think that looks right. It's good to me. Alright. Good morning. Historic. I don't think I've seen you on the stream before. How's it going? It's very much not a good morning for me. Oh, cats are screaming. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. Yeah, it's very late at night for me. So, where are you tuning in from? You lurk? No, don't be sorry. I'm a serial lurker as well. Very rarely will you ever. I'm usually watching Civ stuff, but very rarely will I ever comment or do anything like that. So totally respect the lurk. We're gonna have a lot of restarting on this stream. Really, for this challenge to be possible, you know, Grand Canyon. Usually, this is like an amazing wonder. I mean, it is an amazing wonder, especially for Isabella. But what we're really after is the wonder that gives us, well, a wonder that gives us production. There's only a few of them. So I suspect I'm going to be restarting. And there's going to be a fair bit of this. Unfortunately. Maybe I should have, I should get like a sick SSD or something, right? In the US, excited to see how close I get today. Yeah, me too. I can feel like the excitement for this challenge is building, at least in the little community trying it, because people are getting closer and closer and closer, and you can kind of feel that it's going to happen soon. I feel. Valley of Flowers is probably one of the worst. We do have sheep next to us, which is good, but just doesn't compare, unfortunately. What time is it in the US right now? It must be minus 10 usually. What is that, about midnight? No. Midday? I think it's the morning, yeah. Oh, you said good morning. Anyway, good to have you here. But, so, Isabella, we're sticking with Egypt. Egypt... Oh. Okay, this is... Look, we'll play this one out. This is like a... Not a great wonder, but I think it'll do. And we have gypsum down here. Do we start next to it? I think so. Yeah, this is good. Okay. We'll call this a run. Chuck that in. We will overwrite this one. And we're off. I don't like not settling on turn 1 in Civ 7. It feels a lot harsher than previous Civ games, but anyway. Nearly 9 AM, I assume. Early riser then, hey? It's good. It's actually very good for you. More of a stay up late kind of person myself, so. But to be fair, it is a, looking at the analytics, and I feel like I bang on about this just for every stream, but it's like where basically all my audience clocks in around this time, so it works out well, because yeah, this is when I'm at my best, late at night. All right, can pump out scouts. So these are 8 food, 4 production tiles on this wonder. It's huge. There's a bit of a distinct lack of tribal villages, which isn't great, but we've got all 3 of our wonder tiles on turn 7. It's good. I said this was a decent start, but one thing I didn't actually check was, do we have all the tiles we need? Off the top of my head, pyramids is it's a tough one. It looks like there's a navigable river here. Kind of hard to tell, but it might be alright. We got coast, we got a river there. Tropical plains, no grassland. Don't even know what grassland looks like. Okay, there is grassland down there. If this is a navigable river in this desert, then we'll be okay. But if not, not saying the run's over, but the run is not looking too hot. Pyramids can only be put down on a desert tile next to a navigable river, so that's the requirement we're shooting for there. Don't need that to become horses. So there's no river there. Isn't great. This isn't looking too good. I'll grab the gypsum. The 2 production is huge. No science really, but okay. One sec. Alright. Now, because we are Isabella, and we took a Lydian line, which is 200 gold at the start, we start with 500 gold, 300 from the wonder. So I'm pretty sure it's worth to instantly get a settler. question is, where do we send him? And that's really going to depend probably on what this scout finds. Okay, still no navigable river. Fortunately, this has a reroll written all over it. Also, I didn't check. Nice. Okay, the Wonder mod has worked. It's good. I think we'll hard build the second settler. That's fine. There's a bit more desert down there, but it's not looking good. We do also, if we are going to settle around here, we need to befriend Mesa Verde first. Where's Kim Wexler when you need a... Otherwise, if you settle near a city-state, and like near is pretty loose, they tend to get pissed off pretty easily, to be honest. If you settle anywhere near a city-state, they'll turn hostile. So that's why we need that. I don't know, it's just, there's just no desert in sight. Desert, river. But this is a good wonder. Is it worth continuing? Is it just pyramids we're going to miss out on? It's the grassland as well. I mean, this is a really good second city, though. 8 turns until we can... Can't even get that close because of 6 turns till we get over there. Okay, look, we'll... Oh, that's very far away, though. It's going to be out of trading range, which makes it not so good. Let's go up here. There's 2 sheep we can get. That's the best we can do, I think, for now. There is also this ivory over here, which will be really good. A bit later. Okay, we'll do that for now. This isn't looking too hot, but we'll play it out for now. Fortunately for us, the one thing we've got going for us here is that pyramids doesn't seem to go too quick. It seems like you can get away with delaying it a fair bit, but usually that means like, you know, your second or third city kind of thing, not hope you find it later in the game. But we'll see. We've got our 2 settlers out. It looks like we have a fair bit of time before the first. It's not good. Yeah, we don't have any science this game. No science bonuses at all. Okay, well, plenty of time to build the brickyard and the granary then, I guess. Actually, probably shouldn't have put it there, but that's okay. Move this Magi up. As for the other settler, did we just put it next to the ivory for the bonuses? Tropical plains and desert. I mean, that's what we have. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Cheeky search. We're down to the tundra now, so it's not getting better. Not really. Starts not getting better as we go along. We can grab this marble, which like isn't stupendous, but be good one day. Yo, something that I can't see on my screen. What is the pyramid icon on the top? How can I put it on my screen? First of all, hello, Atakan. Very similar to that League of Legends thing that got added recently. That new monster. That is the Wonder mod. So yeah, I'm not sure if you're playing on a console or PC, but on PC, there's a fantastic mod tool called Civ Mods. You'll find pretty much everyone, well, I wouldn't say that. Most people on the PC side have, will use UI mods, essentially. The Civ 7 UI leaves a lot to be desired, and these mods pretty much just fix a lot of little things up like that. So I haven't been using the Wonder mod before this game. I'm only turning it on for this challenge, so but essentially it just sort of shows you all the wonders in the game. They go green when they've been built, red if they are being built by someone else, so that's what that is. And it tells you how many turns it'll take as well, which is nice. So just a little convenience thing. I'm never gonna put on mods that actually affect the gameplay. I'm not something I'm into. 2 cities in 1 turn. That's a very satisfying road network they built. We get the sheep. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. We don't really need camels actually that urgently. I think it's fine to take this tile. That's fine. Take the buildings. Yeah. So there's plenty of good mods if you look online. It's called Civ mods, one word. If you look it up. And there's only really a couple that you need. One of them is the social policy yield preview card. I don't know what it's actually called, but this is what I would consider this borderline essential. This is the only one I would say, like, I feel bad console players will never get this, or at least not. Maybe Praxis will add it one day, but it shows you what policies will give. These ones aren't a good example because it's the one-to-one, but very, very useful mod to put into context how good some policy cards are and how bad some other ones are. We'll get the science so we can get to our first wonder faster and keep moving. Still no desert navigable river in sight. And these 2 city-states are probably not too keen on me setting up here, but it's okay. There's a problem for me in the future. Are you winning, Australian son? Hello, Verdun. Look, we're getting there. Attempt number 4. Or, well, I guess I could say this is my 5th attempt. And we're getting better. Every single run is getting better. And if you go watch Paisley or anyone in, I suppose, her community really that's attempting this challenge, the runs are getting better and better. So I feel like, listen, when I first looked at this, if you watched my last stream, I said this challenge was impossible. Now I'm not so sure. Now I think it can be done. But how are you doing, Verdun? You going alright? We're optimistic today. That's what I'd say. We're optimistic. We're very ahead on production here and very behind on science and culture right now. We're probably going to... I don't really want to befriend Mesa Verde because just having one science city-state isn't great. I want to disperse this one. And I would love to befriend this one for the Lapis. Which is a really good resource you can get. But it's not... Because they're hostile, it just takes so long, like 30 turns. I'll probably do it anyway, to be honest. Then again, Axum and Carthage. I think they're both really bad projects they put on, so... I don't know if it's worth supporting anything they'll put ahead, put forward. We'll do the Magi one, because it'll probably complete it, to be honest. Farmer's Market. That is pretty good. 3 food per turn. It's not bad. I think there's a bug related to scouts. When I click a button designed to show ruins around, my scout disappears. Do you have the same issue? No, I don't. That disappears as in dies, or just the UI, like the little icon disappears? I don't have the same issue. So are you on PC as well? I mean, I believe it. Like, Civ 7's got plenty of bugs, so I believe that's happening. Look, we'll take the gold for now. Yeah, no, of all the units, the scout has probably been one of the least buggy. So... been better. Try my best in Age 1 is 4. Still no big DLC program for Civ 7 or no updates for Civ 5 Vox Populi mod. So no Civ at the time for me. Well, nothing wrong with taking a break every now and then. Nothing wrong with that. That might be doing alright. Sometimes we all get burnt out. No vision disappears completely playing on PC. Yeah, I have no idea. I've not heard of that. If you have the capability to, you should submit a bug report to the devs. I've not heard of that happening anywhere, so sounds like you've got a particularly unique bug there. I assume you're not accidentally pressing the delete button that's next to search, so yeah, I don't know. That's it's a weird one. Go grab this. Didn't realize there was one over here actually. I did see there was a mod to make the tribal villages more visible, because they're really hard to see. Very hard to see. 50 gold, 60 culture. Nah. Take the production. Keep moving the Medjay army up. We need 5. What do we even get for having 5? Talk about terrible UI, by the way. You can't see what the quest rewards give in this quote journal. Really frustrating, to be honest. Okay, we've got people moving up. They're moving up on me. Big moves are being made. We will... Yeah, 4 out of 5. Look, we'll spend... Oh, it's 2 turns. 11 turn Great Stelate's really fast though. Yeah, okay, that's nice. We'll spend the extra 2 turns to get the Medjays out. They're going to pay themselves back in spades, really. Clearing this military independent power will give us 100 production to the nearest city, which is really good. We'll keep that like it is for now. 2 turns, we'll get a celebration. Sneak into discipline now to get the Shah Khan, the fort one. It's not looking too bad. Again, like, I'm very conscious there's nowhere to build the pyramids, but right here actually could be good. Unfortunately, someone is taking the ruins around here, but it's a bit annoying. There's lots of things. We could have a spot there, potential for a spot. And we can get these sheep as well, which is really good. We'll start moving down to Hanging Gardens. I have 200 influence. I need to start that befriend. Pretty bad, I didn't start that earlier. I have to move you on. Move you around. Playing on PC. Yeah. Sorry, I read that ages ago. But yeah, I hope you can get that sorted, because the scout functionality is pretty important. So yeah, I hope you can get that sorted. Gonna do a cheeky scout. Still no navigable river. Yongle cult has been alerted of this stream's existence and told me. Uh-oh. The Yongle cult has arrived. My least favorite kind of cult. As good as this run's kind of going, we may have to restart. Just because we're kind of wasting our time. There could... No, not that one, but there could be one single navigable river, like... Oh no, there can't. It gets thinner as it goes in. Yeah, I think this one's a goner. How are you going though, Yongle? Are you keeping out of trouble tonight, hopefully? Alright, that's very sad. We'll tick up the... Tick up the attempts. Uh-oh, someone's pinged me. ping me in the Discord. Good day, yo. We got Gustavo Fring in the chat. Uh-oh. The drug lord himself. Well, oh. Geez, this start looks awfully familiar. Well, first of all, it's terrible. We don't want Valley of Flowers. But, pretty sure that was the same exact seat. Well, I mean, what are the chances, right? But it was very similar start to before. How you going, Gustavo? Are you, keeping out of trouble with the law as well? Are you keen to open up a Los Pollos Humanos chain, perhaps? In Isabella's Egypt? Alright, feeling good. Okay, this is a really good wonder. I think we'll run with this one. So we are in desert, which is good. And if we follow that river, it may become navigable. I hope. We got grassland, plains, desert. No tropical, but that's okay. Mundo, is it Mundo Perdido? Don't know how you say it. Doesn't go too quick. Yes, okay, great. Let me know how you go with the franchising. Keen to get set up. Keen to make some chicken. Youngle, that's like, you know, the people that do those challenges, you know, beat every single Dark Souls game without getting hit once, on like soul level 1 with no weapons or whatever. Freaks of nature. And I will not be attempting such a feat. If someone else builds a 106, you have to go back to 1. Yeah, yep. It's crazy stuff. Okay, this looks pretty good. So we'll pave over that. And we'll give it a crack. We aren't on the coast, which actually could be quite bad. Either way. You know, the start actually gets worse the more I look at it, but I'll see how we go.
The radiance.
But yeah, I think anyone who does that sort of thing is absolutely crazy. Like, this is pushing the limit of what I enjoy in games, in terms of, like, challenges, I guess. But that sort of thing, you know, where every time you, like, lose, you know, or die, or whatever you want to call it, you lose, like, tens of hours of progress. Oh, that would just kill me. There's no way. 3, no, that's not worth. So, you won't catch me doing that. So this is about my limit, I think. It works because early game Civ is so fun that I don't even mind just, you know, doing the same like 50 turns over and over again. It's like playing Against the Storm, if anyone's played that. Playing Red Dead Redemption 2, is that for the first time? Because that is a fantastic game. One of the all-time greats, honestly. I truly do mark that as one of the greatest. Well, the greatest. I'm going to stick to my convictions here. The greatest video game story ever made is what I would say about Red Dead. I never played the first one, granted, because it never came to PC and all that. Well, I think it has now, hasn't it? Maybe I will go back and play it. But yeah, you know, Arthur really is the greatest protagonist to ever exist. I'm glazing the game pretty hard right now, but it is that good, honestly. So is it your first time playing it, or? Pretty exciting. Look, let's just try the production. Mix it up a bit. How did we manage to see this through a mountain? What population for 50 Gs? No, not worth. Gustavo Fring has played it 4 times. Well, I'm preaching to the converted then, right? Really fantastic game. 4 times is, I'm not usually someone who replays games, but I do get the urge. I've only played through it once. I do get the urge every now and then to go back and play it again. We're going to go... we'll go for the brickyard, maybe. Ooh. There's nowhere... Oh, we've got another mod for all the people in chat. Oh. That is a... Somehow that is a desert. Okay. We have a pyramid spot. Let's just say that goes there. I mean, there's pretty terrible resources around here. If I take the portrait of the married couple at the very start of the game, does it change anything? Oh, you're like right at the start, and it sounds like it's your first time. I have no idea what you're referring to, but I'm going to say it may or may not change something very little. Hard to say though. Maybe Gustavo can help you. He's probably memorized every part of the game. Let's just pretend we're going to put a city there for now. Who knows? And we will go ahead and put that there. Get close to that cotton. One day we'll get it. How long is the game? Oof. I mean, that's like a, you know, it really depends kind of question, but if you're just doing the story, I mean, how long did it take me? I feel like it's one of those like about 40 hours kind of games. And that was, I was probably doing like most of the side quests at the start, but then stuck to the main story near the end of the game. It really depends. I reckon Gus has put in like hundreds of hours, if I had to guess. But for a first playthrough, yeah, 40 or 50 hours, if I had to guess. Would you rather fight an Australian spider or the sun? Depends on the spider. If it was really little, I could, like, I'm not, I don't do well with spiders, alright? And you know, haha, how does he live in this country and all that? But yeah, I don't do well with spiders at all. So if I could if I can make out how many legs it has, then it's probably too big. In saying that, the Australian sun is also brutal. So realistically, the spider won't kill you. The sun will. Okay, purchase a settler. And do we start just working on the granary? Probably not. The other thing we need to do is find coast that's decent and has tropical, ideally. This looks like a winner. Take a production. Those narrative events that turn the tile into something else is they're interesting, but never managed to get it to work. Or be worth it, rather. Nearly 100% of it, but some parts are so hard. Which parts? Like, specific achievements, you mean? It strikes me as the kind of game where some very specific things have to happen for you to be able to get, you know, like various achievements, that kind of thing. I would really love to settle over there first, but I have to do it second. How good is this pin mod, by the way? Spoilers? I don't think I spoiled anything, did I? Did I? I may have. No, I don't think I did. The poker challenges. Oh, spoilers! There's poker in the game. Not a big spoiler. Yeah. Yeah, this little map pin mod that puts this little effect coming out from the sky. Oh, what a fantastic update! Because it's a settler and it's a pin for a city center. That's just genius. Whoever made this mod, you are stunning. I mean, it's just such a bad city otherwise, though. This is too far away. I have to get the gold. Okay, whatever. We do our best. there are cheats in the settings. I assume you talk about Red Dead. Are there? Like make the game easier, that sort of thing? Wouldn't surprise me. It's a real sandbox. Ugh. Big yawn. Big science there as well. Culture there. And Bursa, I don't think we have the... Considering we don't have a coastal city, and we might not for a while, being honest. We'll have to delay Bursa and hope for the best. Is it like Breath of the Wild? In the loosest sense, I would say yeah. In that it's an well, look. Breath of the Wild is very open-ended. I mean, you can, you truly can go anywhere in that game, right from the start. Famously, you can just go and fight the boss, like, after the tutorial. The final boss, but in saying that, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know what I'm trying to say. They're both open world games with a fair bit of freedom, but definitely a lot more restrictive than the structure of Breath of the Wild. Is Breath of the Wild the first or the second one, by the way? Tears of the Kingdom, that's the second one. Favorite age? Look, probably Antiquity. If we're being honest. I think I'm not in the camp that like basically just stops playing the game after Antiquity's done, but I mean it is the best age. Let's be real. The other, I think we haven't found a second wonder, which can usually, well, I would call that a good start if we did. We don't have many resources. It's kind of like an okay-ish start, this one, but not feeling too great about it. Because you kind of need an insane high roll for this to work. You just met some other bozo. Modern Age and Civ 6. Like compared to Civ 7. Well, Modern Age and Civ 6 is a lot more fleshed out. All of Civ 6 is a lot more fleshed out than Civ 7. But yeah, there's not much... not a lot. The game's a bit thin right now, really, isn't it? But I think +1 production, +15%. I mean, this is just a straight up upgrade, isn't it? It's -1 science, but we'll take that. Knocks 2 turns off it. It's good. If you get it before the AI. Oh yeah, of course, right? Like, I gotta switch my brain back to Civ 6 mode, where you can go in front of people in the ages, depending on how far ahead you are. Civ 7 has a better base, but Civ 6 is better for now. I'm inclined to agree. And people have been saying this since the start, but I would 100% agree. The bones of Civ 7 are really good. Like, this game is pretty bare bones. And I just had 2 bones analogies, but this game is, it's a launch Civ game. And there's a lot of features. Oh, okay, that's huge. I need to get down there. It's not a great wonder, but Isabella does not care. Okay. I'm going to purchase a settler and just book it. Slight issue with this hostile city-state in the way. Anyway, is that too far? Like, it's next to Amina, that's the other problem. She's going to be pretty pissed about this. That was a city-state as well, to be honest. Yeah, despite the fact that this game kind of, like, it kind of sucks right now. I can't stop playing it. It's fantastic in some areas. So yeah, I don't know. I think like Civ 6 will always hold a special place in my heart, and it's a fantastic game, it really is. But Civ 7's obviously doing something really right, because yeah, I can't stop playing it. So give it like 2, 3, 4 years, and this game's just going to be like unreal. I get excited just thinking about how good Civ 7's going to be in a, you know, 2 or 3 big expansions down the line. It's going to be one for the ages. Pardon the pun. This is not ideal. This is going to set the settler back like many turns. Let's try and schmoovement our way out of this. I don't think there's another age-exclusive mechanic just yet. What are you referring to there, Gus? Oh, enough. Yep. Yeah. Like, I think the distant lands is the only thing that's got me, like, concerned about the future of this game. Because I think it's not a great mechanic, to be honest. Like, I don't hate it. How did you manage to get hit there? Completely... thought this was vegetated. Is it not? Oh, it's just the wine. Okay, well, you're going back home. You're gonna have to walk all the way around. Yeah, like exploration, you know, distant lands. It doesn't really do it for me, and I think, you know, I don't know how they're gonna do map generation in future as well. I just think they've... It feels like they've designed themselves into a bit of a corner. So I hope they've got, you know, I hope they sort of considered this in the long term. Anyway. Oh, you just dox Gus right there. He's an innocent man. He's a friend of the law. And in this house, Gustavo Fring is a hero. Hey, Civ. We have a lot of influence. It's a bit of a weird one, this game, because we had so much more science. We've straight into the wonder, but we don't have any magi. No magi. I mean, we gotta persevere with the Great Stele, but it's a bit weird not having a single military unit, and this is gonna happen, so not ideal. Get our last wonder tile, which is really good. This guy has stood on the wonder, which is not ideal. Grab a Medjay. I mean, what's the modern age exclusive mechanic? There isn't really one, is there? Like, it's clearly meant to be ideologies. And when they add a 4th age, which unfortunately I think they're gonna, then no doubt ideologies will play a much bigger part. But I don't know. Modern age needs a lot of work right now. The only reason it's fun and kind of works is because it's so short and you get it over and done with, basically. If you actually had to play the modern age for, you know, much longer than you do right now, which is 40, 50 turns, yeah, faster, if you got like an insane strategy, then I think you get pretty sick of it. We have to double up on wonders for a bit here because this guy is being really annoying. This, I don't think it really matters enough, does it? We can get rid of this if we want, but it is getting culture. I think it matters. Grassland. We got heaps of grassland, that's fine. Do we have that? This is the one that, okay, yeah. River's still in our movement, that's fine. We'll go ahead and befriend these people. The friendly city-states, we like to see. And we'll just start whacking this guy. It's kind of not off to a great start. As I was saying, not off to a great start. I mean, what are the odds that we managed to get a settler over here? It's not looking too good. Is it too greedy to try to get down here? Such good resources as well, though. The city right here is so fantastic. Lots of happiness. I wonder if this little convoy here will be enough now. Maybe we'll rest for one turn. There we go. And we will chuck everyone in. Do a little commander convoy. If a Cold War age, it wouldn't make sense if there were no proxy wars like mechanics. Yeah. I just don't know, like, that sort of stuff always sounds interesting, but then I try to think about, like, well, how does it actually work, though? How would any of this actually work? And would it be fun? Probably more important. Go back to building the Great Stele. It's a bit of a weird part so far. Like how would a proxy, like theoretically, how would a proxy war crisis or age look like? You know, a Cold War age. What would that actually be? I don't know. A nice route it's trying to take me. Go that way. Hopefully we can slide past a bit and spit these guys out onto the river, I guess. That's fine. Move up. Grab the dates. Do we want to keep it here, actually? Maybe. Grow this town faster. And take the gold. Also, they would need the Soviet Union. That's probably a bit controversial. Probably. Probably. And I am like genuinely pondering that as a consideration. I'm not too sure. Like, I suspect the answer is yes, it is too controversial. But dream big, Gustavo. Dream big. I mean, if there was any game that was gonna happen, it's like probably Civ 6. This is wildly aggressive what I'm doing. I hope she doesn't mind. Spoiler alert, she will. Yeah, because Civ 6 is gonna have so many leaders. So many leaders in Civs. So, you might be in luck. We'll see. That's good. She's giving me endeavors, which is a decent start. Say that. She's not too happy about our settlements being in the desert. But she can get over it, actually. That's what she can do. Considering we're not going to be building the pyramids for a while, like probably a long while, actually, we'll put off getting the pyramid tech. Writing mastery is going to speed up our science, so better in the long term, but there we go. Stalin was the leader in Civ series. Line in the sand was already crossed, so Soviet Union could become about 74 years old. The thing is, when was Stalin? It was like what, Civ? Was it Civ 4? Was it that soon? Like, I understand that, you know, the line has been crossed, quote unquote, but hasn't really, because that was a long time ago. And just, you know, the environment we live in has changed since then. First Civ, yeah, I would Google it now if I could. Probably change tabs, but that's why I got chat. But I just rely on you guys for all my information, even if it's completely wrong. It's a shame we can't settle too close. Maybe it's worth a happiness hit to just settle here probably is, considering the city's going to be so happy anyway. Except I want to settle where this guy is. Yeah, I definitely do. Okay. Set up shop here. Civ 4 was his last Civ as a leader. Well, there you go. So that is pretty recent. But I stand by that there is no way they will add Stalin as a leader in Civ 7. I mean, when did Civ 4 come out? Did it start with a 1? No, definitely not. But I'm going to say early 2000s. Very different time. Alright. Oh, wonder number 1 down. Straight into our second one that we already started building. And it'll be hanging gardens after that. And that can go probably there. It's a good spot. Guess we're going to be putting science building here if wow, man, look at this mod. They made it even better. Awesome. Much to think about. Should I skip every cutscene? In Red Dead, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but if you're... Oh, nice, he moved. That was very kind of him. If you're skipping every cutscene in Red Dead, I mean, it's a weird one. 'Cause that's kind of the point of the game. I think if you're feeling the urge to skip the cutscenes, try not to. Like, you know, I'm talking what I would do, you know, you don't have to do anything, but consider that the game is going to be all about cutscenes, and if you're not someone who enjoys that, the game is going to be a bit rough, because, like, you know, realistically, the gunplay isn't anything to write home about, so you kind of are playing it for the story. Okay, graded out a bit for writing mastery, but fine with that. Keep exploring. This run's getting, you know, it's feeling not too bad as I go along here. No other wonders being built that we know of, which is good. The 5th leader's probably up here, so good thing I'm going that way. Don't care about that, that's fine. We've got 6 people in chat, that's huge. Welcome to everyone. If you don't know what we're doing, this is a challenge that I first saw Paisley Trees doing. Fantastic YouTuber, go check her out. Essentially, we're just trying to build every single wonder in the game. Now, the in the game part is a bit negotiable at this point. The challenge is quite difficult, so if we can just manage to build every wonder in antiquity, I'm going to call that a big win. Now, I've got to be a bit concerned because Amina is definitely going to start to get pretty unhappy with us. Good news is that I think this wonder, yeah, it does give us strength in all of our cities, which is good. And we're going to start befriending Akmonia. Found the last civ as well, which is good. No. Oh yeah, yep. We're on a small map, so only 4 civs. And we have actually managed to befriend these people, which is great. Yeah, I believe if we do this, this will give us this mastery, which is fine, which is good. But I'm not 100% sure that this won't give me the 1 turn left I have on tactics right now, so I'm going to shift enter it, which is the littlest exploit, but I can't risk it. Oh, we have 1,000 gold. Did we, that's, oh, Great Stele. Yeah, right. let's go ahead and upgrade you. So we can start building Bursa. That's Orion. I think we'll get rid of this farm. It's good. 1, 2, 3. Probably still going to take that tile. 43 turns. A measly 43 turns. Okay. We'll start working towards this pyramid city getting online then next. Okay. And we'll skip that. We should probably build something. So we'll take this now. Yep. So that's expected. And like it doesn't help us, but I mean we'll get this actually. The horses do not affect us at all. We're gonna have to get a Medjay in here. Don't skip the cutscenes, it's the best story in gaming. I agree with the second part. And I mean, personally, I also think, yes, don't skip the cutscenes, but do what you gotta do, man. If that's what gets you through the game and that's what you enjoy, then that is what you should do. Okay. Life is good. Oh my god. Okay. What was that? A bit of a mod issue there. Don't have the Wonder screen open when you get a tech or civic finished is what we learned there. This don't really care about the one production, I don't think. It's just not worth slowing down for. So next up, I guess we should go for this one. But if you didn't know, Mausoleum of Theodric is pretty much the hardest wonder in the game to get. But I suspect second and third are probably Pyramid of the Sun and Nalanda, which come at the end of the trees. So I don't know if I should be going for straight to mathematics and just pray that no one goes for the Amunga Maui, if that's how you say it. Probably not. Maybe it's worth at least getting the amphitheater for the wonder boost. What does Paisley go? Does anyone know? Does anyone watch her? What's she been going? She did really well. Yeah, you're okay, which is good. Scouts are still surviving, which is a nice little bonus as well. This nice. Wonder number 2. Great. First is getting built. What can we get here next? Okay, we have a fair few choices here. What goes first? So much we need. Is it worth buying this, by the way? 7 gold, 3 cultures, not bad. Whoa, +8, Jesus. Okay, yeah, checks out. That could be worth buying. +8 monument. I think it is. That's an insane boost. Probably better than the Mastaba, even though long term I'd like to get the other thing. Okay. Controversial, but I'm gonna get that. Even though, like, I should probably be saving my gold to get this city going, or buying the Saw Pit, which I might do. Get a decent monument in there as well. Look, we'll get the Saw Pit here. Do we greed for the Brickyard? And do we go Masonry too now that I'm doing this? I don't know. Okay. This is fantastic. Keep getting these. This city, this town rather, it kind of needs to become a city. Oh, speaking of things we should... we have a bit of a barbarian issue. I think Hanging Gardens is what is going to go next. So we probably have to go for that one. Gate of All Nations are going to be good for when Amina inevitably declares war on us, though. But I actually think we should get a Medjay because this situation's looking a bit dire. And we'll have to buy one in there as well. Kind of sucks because we don't have any silver. The full price. We can maybe get 5 Medjay, 25 culture, 3 codex that I can't place. God damn it, that was terrible. Okay. You're hanging in there. I'm on construction. Oh, I'm on console. I wish they had those pins. I know they did in Civ 6. I hate automation. Oh. That's funny. A bit of a double joke there. Yeah. The pins are... I don't find myself using them too much in Civ 7, surprisingly. You'll notice I actually play with the yields off in Civ 7, which is kind of like sacrilege, right? Usually, but because all the tiles in Civ 7 are essentially worth the same, you don't really have to worry about like good settles and bad settles in terms of the yields on the tiles. And when you go to place down a building, it shows them anyway. So I actually don't think there's much point in having the yield icons on. Because there's no reason to know this information. So I don't know. I wonder... This is quite a defensible city. Luckily. Can't actually get hit by these 2 tiles, so this guy might be okay on his own. Maybe. We'll see. Either way, I'm going to kill this guy so I can hopefully get some more help going up there. Message retracted. I will not ask what that was. Do you think my name sounds bad? Your official name or your unofficial name? I have answers for all of them. We're gonna go Hanging Gardens. Yeah, just there's fine. You are likely to die, but if you can get that tribal village before, that'd be good. And another friendly city-state. Wandom Window. It's kind of hard for me to say. I don't. Is that just... Maybe that's just me. I like always feel like I have to read it twice before I understand it, but it's a fine name. I wouldn't be concerned. Yeah, this guy, he's bunkering down, but might need a little assistance. Not looking too hot. And it's going to be really hard to get to this slinger over a double river, which is annoying. What is Wandom Window, actually? What is that? Is it a reference or just something you came up with? In the end game, there's no city-state left as well, which I don't like. Yeah, I totally agree. But not because, like, there's meant to be, but the AI is so ruthless in killing city-states. So I want this silver, but gotta get the cotton first. Yeah, so the AI just murders. Oh, military aid again. Surprising, considering pretty sure she's about to kill me, but yeah, it's hard. Ooh, is this worth doing? What do we think, chat? Do we support Friedrich's research collaboration? Think not. Name that represents my personality? A Wandom means like lost, doesn't it? Or something along those lines. That's conveniently timed. And window? What, do you think you're like really transparent with people around you? Is that why You think windows represent you? If you're doing a city-state build, yeah. I think if they do fix that sort of behavior from the AI, I'm not saying they can't go ahead and I'm not saying the AI can't disperse city-states, but they shouldn't disperse the city-states of... Ooh. They shouldn't disperse the city-states of people that, like, if you're allied with someone or you're friendly with someone, the AI shouldn't go and murder the city-state that you're befriending. There should be some sort of penalty for that. So I think that's the only fix they need to make. And if they did that, then I think that leaders like Tecumseh and Siam as well is like the main one in modern. They would become a lot better. Wandom just means random, but with stupid spelling. My name starts with W. Oh. Careful what you reveal on the internet, but there you go. We got some Wandom window lore right there. This city's like really great, but has no food, so tempted to buy a granary, but I really need my gold to get this into a city. It was a very awkward game so far. Kind of need everything, to be honest. Napoleon's friendly with me for some reason, but not going to complain. Horses. It's just so many units. What are you guys doing? Put that Medjay in the city. You don't know, Medjays give you 1 gold, which is really pitiful. 1 gold when they're in your city center. Once you get one of policy slots. Here. You're getting attacked, which is totally fine. Wacky. Medjays are so good on defense. It's amazing. Just if Egypt had just a little more, they'd be like pretty. They're not that far away from being a good civ. So I have hope. I hadn't started befriending. Thought I had, but I'm gonna make Napoleon mad by doing that. But that's okay. Gotta put up with that very yucky sound every time a city gets hit. My next video is a Sounds of Civilization video. I'm quite excited for it. Do we smash out this last one? I think I'll get the dates. Is that better? Just to get the food. This is a lot of gold though. 4 gold. I'll get the dates. I want the city to grow. This guy can easily defend whatever comes at him there. I think getting rid of a city-state does have a small relationship deduction, but it should cause a small influence loss. It's Hanging Gardens. How are we looking? Still good. Yeah, the thing is, like, yeah, it does. So it does reduce your relationship with that person, but it goes both ways, right? Like, they then hate you more because they destroyed the city-state, which is just really annoying. So I don't know what like the solution to that is, to be honest, but it's just annoying because they'll screw you over and take your city-state and then be mad at you for it as well, which just doesn't feel great. So yeah. We go gate or terracotta. I think terracotta goes quite quick, but in 5 turns. Oh my god, I just realized our capital's not on the coast. It's going to have to be in Dejanet, which is not good. Half production. Okay. This is a bit scuffed. I don't want to be buying things, but we're going to have to take some drastic measures here if we want to try and keep this run going, basically. or there. I was planning on putting a monument here, but gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, purchase that. And purchase that. 10 turns. So the reason I'm getting all antsy here is we got to build the mausoleum as soon as possible. It's turn 54, and that's pretty slow that we haven't even unlocked it yet. It's not terrible, but not great. And I just used up all my gold, so it's going to slow down our pyramids build even more. And we've also got this happening, so none of this is great, is what I would say. Okay. Surprisingly, Aminus hasn't denounced us, so the influence loss as well. So when a city-state that you're befriending gets cleared, you get like, I think it's about, it's like 70% of the cost to befriend it. So in the antiquity, always called the ancient era, in the antiquity era, you get 60 influence back, I think, when someone disperses a city-state you're befriending. This is becoming like a really big issue. So we're gonna have to build an archer, set another one to back, but this is not looking good. I may have to upgrade this guy, which again, I do not want to do. Like, it's really frustrating, but so do you have Civ 7 then, Gus? Seem to know the game quite well. I'm gonna see if we can't sneak our way over to the city-state, because they're sending a lot of... Okay. What the hell is that? What? Oh my god. If I do an incite raid over here, will they leave me alone? Okay, first of all, why... Friedrich? Why can I only incite a raid on Friedrich? Oh, Civ 7, why are you like this? I've like never done this. I'm gonna incite this raid and see if they just walk past me, because well, it's just not looking too good for that city, that's all. Yikes. Military aid. I wouldn't have minded that actually, but oh well. Five turns to get 2 more medjays. I mean, maybe I should try to do that. I don't know. I think they need some nerf as well. They make way too many units, more than Civ 6. The independent powers. Sometimes. I think someone's done an incite raid on me. I think that's why they just spewed out like 6 units in one turn. Otherwise, I would say that Civ 6's barbarians were something else. I think generally Civ 6's barbarians were much worse. But it depends. I mean, this is annoying though. The reason I didn't befriend them is because I kind of wanted to clear them, to be honest. I did get an archer. Am I gonna build the 2 medjay? I think I am. This is so greedy. Finish this quest, which only gives me like nothing basically, but yeah. Luckily I do have that policy card that gives me combat strength against independent powers, but still.
An army is a miniature of the
Okay, we got that. Should be a 21 turn mausoleum, which is really bad. But there's nothing for it, unfortunately, Mr. Frodo. See how we go. However, that's good. We got the second cultural point. It's fantastic. And now we do have a bit of breathing room before things get crazy again, so I can consider going for this, and I think I will. I don't know how quickly Petra goes, but I don't think it does. I don't think it goes that quickly. I guess you can do that. You're hanging in there pretty comfortably, actually. Might move you. Might move him out of the city. Just to threaten the slinger a bit. It's a bit greedy, but... what has happened to you? What's your opinion on the game, Gus? Do you think it's going to be good in the long term? Are you enjoying it now? Because I would say, like, if you enjoy Civ, I'm a bit sick at the moment as well, apologies. If you enjoy Civ, I would recommend this game to you. You know, maybe wait for a sale, if we're being honest, but still, I would, it's a fun game. I think when they iron out a few little bugs, let's say. Oh, the river flooded. It'll be even better, but yeah, I would absolutely recommend the game right now. What's the reward for this quest? Yeah, is it worth the money? I doubt it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is so bad. What's the reward? Oh, it's terrible. I didn't want that. Okay, whatever. All good. We can send them down here and clear the city-state at least. Good one to remember. Next time I go to build those Magi for that quest, Magi. I probably say that word differently every time I've said it, so I apologize to anyone who knows how it's actually pronounced. And we do actually have a few city-states coming online here. It's pretty good. Now back to this situation. Once again, I think I'm gonna have to upgrade this guy. Ugh. It's so painful every single time I have to do it. I got the defense guy, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send an archer down here. And the Magi army can handle everything over here. That's good. Happy with that. Flood wasn't the end of the world, really. Kinda hurt them. You're enjoying it, but you still play Civ 6 more. Yeah, I could, yeah, that's a very fair opinion. Or a stance. Okay. Mausoleum time. Got this mine for 3 production. And this is basically where the run either ends or... Oh! Napoleon's building terracotta army. Napoleon is this guy over here. Kind of surprised the mod actually tells me that he's building it when I can't see, but that's not good. We don't have enough money for the barracks. We're in a bit of a race now. Surprisingly, the mausoleum isn't being built anywhere else, which is good, but terracotta army, not good. I will support this research collaboration this time. If we can clear this city-state, look at this terrain that's so hard to get over. If we can clear this city-state, we can, like, turbocharge it. Oh, and we can take this as well. That's worth it now. I guess just the 1 gold is fine. Getting a lot of celebrations from Kilimanjaro, which is nice. What's your favorite Civ in Civ 6, Gus? I think for me, what would be my number 1? I mean, hopefully you agree, but culture victory in Civ 6 is where it's at, right? So I did like a lot of the culture Civs. Oh, but it's so hard. I've been playing so much Civ 7 that I can't even cast my mind back to that, to be honest. They made peace, which isn't a deal. Again, I can't see his land, so I can't see terracotta. Could really be any turn now, huh? 6 turns. Okay, the city-state's open. Hopefully they don't see my little stealth mission back here. 2 turns until I can get it there. It would be great if we had another commander too, hey? Maybe I think I'll just like fortify here. Try to keep him distracted. Good news is they've abandoned this one as well, so it could be a pretty nice turnaround actually. Hit here. Looks like my Incite raid may have worked. They're kind of walking past me, which is good. Brazil on True Start Earth. Yeah, that's a classic, hey? Can watch the bushfires go round and round and just get like the most ridiculous yields in the game. It's hard to think of a better Civ like start than that one, really. I'm really not happy about the lack of gold. I guess we're not. So we need more gold. Okay, I'll go engineering over this. 5 turns. Oh no. If it wasn't for this commander, depends what the commander does, we might be able to sneak in and get it, which would get us the wonder. 24 Faith Holy Sites. Yeah, you just don't get that in Civ 7, really. Like, that sort of stuff. That's what made Civ 6 so good, right? The districts. Districts are a lot more boring in Civ 7. I do miss the adjacencies. It just feels like you could really, like, get a pop-off moment in Civ 6. Civ 7, like most games, your power level never goes too crazy. I hope this coaster was set. It did. Okay, 1 turn, that's huge. That may have saved the run right there. And if we can disperse this one, I reckon Dagenette's closer, but I don't actually know how that works, to be honest. This city is hanging in there. Keep doing that. It's just the archers that are killing me because I can't get to them. And what's happening up here? General warfare. Okay. Terracotta. Hey, great. This is a pretty good run. Looks like we're about to get Mausoleum uncontested. Feeling pretty good. Just, I'm really concerned about pyramids still, but it's okay. I'll just pretend it's all good for now. I mean, short term this mine is better. Long term, short term food is better. 26 turns, 650 gold. What's that? 10 turns. I guess I'll take the mine. And last one for this city, Gate of All Nations. And then, ooh, the real question is, do I greed out And don't go for gate, but get my districts up. I think I'm going to go for it. I think this is like there's like as good a time as any, basically. I want to build it here, but this feels like a good spot for something. I'm just not sure what. I think it's okay. This could be the run. This is looking not bad, considering we've got some pretty below average wonders. I'm concerned about this city, although the fact they moved this archer onto this tile kind of saved it. Yeah, that's really good. If he didn't do that, I don't know. The city probably would have got taken eventually, anyway. Medjays are closing in. Unfortunately, this guy moved back. I think I'm going to keep him here as like aura, basically. It's like his presence is kind of intimidating the city-state into hanging back a bit, which is good. There's two tribal villages over here still, which is fantastic. If we can get some gold from that, that'd be fantastic. Take you out. Archers are so good. Why are archers so good in every Civ game compared to slingers? Uh-oh.
Begins to rise.
I thought we lost something. No, it's just finding the city-state, or getting it rather. It's going to give us mysticism, which is really good. It's a good one to get. And we'll definitely go lapis.
There is another.
Do we want that in the capital? Probably. I'm feeling pretty good about mausoleum. No, that's too greedy. That's too greedy. Took a turn off, which is nice. And we'll get this. Yep. And after that, we'll go get our gate up. That there, it's fine. Okay, this is going good. We can get a religion, but we're not gonna do anything with this really. I guess we'll just get monument to the gods, but I suspect we won't be using it. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Okay, never gonna get that. Now, what goes next? Oracle or Petra? Way younger is pretty fast, doesn't it? Maybe we'll start going for that. I think Mundo is fine. This is our tropical city. Man, we need to get both of these cities online for this to work. I can't believe Amina hasn't like declared war or anything. Kind of makes me want to greed even more for putting the pyramids back. Because getting this city up would... Like, this city's at risk of getting murdered. Rather urgently. So... Yeah, I don't know. I guess you can all... do this. Get some experience. You can go back. Let's chill there. I'm gonna get another free civic soon. You know what we could do? 2 turns. Damn. If that was 5 turns away, we could have snuck in a quick mastery, and that would have given us a free civic instead, but oh. There goes the run. Petra. That's a fast Petra. Turn 68. I'm never going to be able to get a Petra online that quick. Well, looks like we're restarting. Hey, Cake. How's it going? You came just as we lost. Because you have to rush for Mausoleum every single time, which I was like on track to get. It's built in the distant lands as well, so like you can't even predict it. Yeah, you have to rush for Mausoleum, so you can't really go for Petra until like about this time. That sucks. Okay. Are we going to try this start again? I think this start was like, we did as well as we could have, and we still lost, so... I think it was always a bit scuffed, considering we had to get a, we had to get a city up here and the city up here, so we were always going to be lacking in gold. We will try again. And Cake, I will update the counter. This will be attempt number 7. And this is the correct leader. Appreciated your comment on the last video. He really is insane, Isabella, like in terms of leader powers. I think she's like S+ tier, basically. If she didn't have a wonder bias, then she'd be alright, but... Kilimanjaro... Okay, what do we got? Plains, tropical... Plains and tropical, no grassland, no desert, no coast. That's a restart. How are you doing, Cake? Good to have you in the stream. I've only been putting the counter up when I actually do like a proper run for what it's worth. There's a fair few rerolls in between here because, you know, realistically, you get a bad start, the challenge is just straight up not possible, so... Taurus. Taurus is really bad. Sorry, Taurus. This is why I need a better hard SSD. World Wonder Bias is crazy. Am I the best one you get is Barrier Reef and Bermuda Triangle? Yeah, for sure. Those are really strong. Bermuda especially gives culture as well, doesn't it? We did play a game with the Reef before. That gives a lot of food too, which is nice. But there's one, I think it's the new one that they added actually. Oh my god. Ask and ye shall receive. This is not the one I was thinking of, but here's Mount Everest. I've never seen it before actually. It is freaking enormous, isn't it? And this would be so good on Isabella. But, oh, also, look at this. That's crazy. First time I've ever seen it. That, when you find Mount Everest, you reveal every other mountain. Which is such a weird effect, but kind of cool. Pretty flavorful. You know, like you're up so high that you can see everything else. Completely useless though. I don't know how I feel about this, but anyway, I would love to play out this start in a regular game, because getting this influence is like, this would be a 4 culture, happiness, and influence. That is a lot of influence early game. This would be an insane... If I wasn't doing the wonder challenge, this would be a, like, instant win. My best game is her. I got a wonder that gave plus 16 production to my capital. Yeah, that was... that could be a fair few of them, but there's one wonder we're really looking for that gives... It's 3 tiles, and they all give 8 production and 4 culture. That is what we're aiming for. So 24 production and 12 culture right from the start, basically. It's kind of essential. We got the classic no wonder start here. This is the fun part of the stream, by the way. This is where I get to interact with the chat at least, which is good. Have you been playing much Civ 7, Cake, or you kind of bounced off it by now? Because I'm still like totally enthralled, and you know, got that patch next Wednesday with the food changes, which I'm very excited for. Okay, here it is. So this is the one. Yeah, me too. I'm glad they added restart. Very helpful for this challenge, especially. So this is the wonder. Macha Puchare. How I'm going to say you pronounce that. In terms of resources and the start in general, We got tropical plains. We do have a navigable river, but it's not on desert. And we're on the coast, so considering the start we got, I'm happy to play this one out. I think I might back onto this wonder. Yep, I think I will. Okay. Just in case this is like the run, we'll save that. We'll move down, save this population, and we're off. I'm playing a bit, just occupied with real life stuff. Gotta hate real life stuff, huh? Always getting in the way.
The radiant.
Alright. Let's do it. So, this is what I'm talking about. These, put my yields on. It's, from what I've seen, every run that's gotten like pretty far has started with this wonder. So, that is the gold standard for starts. No science though, so you're still kind of relying on some other form of science generation, but that's okay. This is the one? Yeah, I hope so. The last one started off really bad and got a lot better, but then we lost. So, 100 gold for 75 damage. Why not? And we'll go triple scout, because Isabella loves scouts. I want to do another Carthage run soon. Carthage is fun. Not as fun as, like, I was a big fan of Venice in Civ 5. Ooh. Okay, it's a shame that they're hostile. This guy might die. That would... I wouldn't say... Okay, he lived. I was going to say I might restart on this seed, but... Anyway, yeah, I was a big fan of Venice in Civ 5. Carthage doesn't quite scratch the same itch, I feel. Like, it kind of does. Obviously, you still settle your towns, right? I don't know. It's, you know, the fact you're only playing for one age as well, you know, it's kind of weird, but... Wow, this sends a raid. That is so horrendous. I'd love to take that, but absolutely not. Yeah, I don't know. They're just not quite there. Now, granted, if they added Venice and, like, say, you know, they had Carthage in antiquity, Venice in exploration, I don't know the time periods, just making it up, and then something for, you know, if there was a whole pathway through the game that sort of played into the whole one city thing, I think I'd enjoy that a lot more. But as it stands, they're fun. They're fun, but they're also... they're pretty weak. They don't feel great, to be honest. Okay, and you can see our production now is just absolutely going sicko mode. One turning every unit. We've only got 2 out of the 3 tiles right now. And I guess we better send these over there. Should get the granary too, realistically. Not for the building itself, just for the population. Playing Civ 7. Oh, sorry, I missed this message. Playing Civ now, going for a big naval game. Who are you playing? I'm trying to think who's good at naval play. Carthage is probably the best naval civ in the game in antiquity. Because they have an insane... I don't think it's a tradition, which is probably a good thing. But they give all of their boats +1 range, which is insane. Considering they have 1 by default. And, you know, like, 2 range is not twice as good as 1 range. It's like, I don't know, 3 times as good, maybe. So, anyway. It's a good spot for science buildings, really, isn't it? Plug everything in. And I'm a bit weary about this guy dying. There you go. Might disperse both of these, to be honest. No, I really want to get the lapis. Don't know. Carthage, I think I should tweak it more for the towns to feel more like towns. What do you mean by that? Like make them have less functionality than usual or more? What do you mean by more like towns? Venice would be a good trade and naval civ as well. Yeah, exactly. I think they fit very well into the structure of the game
Are made of clay.
as a exploration age trading civ, in my opinion. Or modern. Again, I really I could not tell you when Venice was at its peak kind of thing. So this guy, good luck. Okay, that's not bad. Take gold again. And we've kind of sent our scouts in the same direction, which isn't great, but this game would do great with a vassal puppet system. Would be amazing for modern era to have New World stuff become their own thing. Yeah, I do miss puppet cities. Like, towns kind of fill that itch, but not really. I miss being able to just say, okay, you become a puppet city. You know, I still want you to produce buildings and you know, get yields and whatnot, but I don't really care how you do it. So just focus on, let's say, science and, you know, good luck, champ. Like, just do your own thing. I do miss that. Whereas towns, you just kind of like, just kind of sit there. Carthage, Spain, and then Great Britain. Oh, right, yeah. I think Carthage into Spain is really quite strong. Because settle a bunch of towns and then convert them all over. I don't want to kill this guy. It's just like 100 gold isn't much. Whereas the lapis, I think, is more beneficial. So I'm going to try and keep this person around. I'll go kill the city-state up here. More stylistic changes. So when looking at the towns versus cities, you can tell what is what at a glance. As it stands, you wouldn't know the difference between a large city and a town. Yeah. Definitely. There's a lot of, you know, if you're one of the 3 people that watched my video on whatever I call it, the one ripping on potatoes video, but you know, around changing the tiles of the roofs, try and match it to the district. I do think there's a lot of work to be done in terms of clarity in a big way. Not the best scouting this game, to be honest, but you can stay there and chill. Go off that way. I want to recreate British domination, the dominions as Britain. You know, on that third choice, actually, I think Great Britain, I played them, it was my last game I played with one of my mates. I played Great Britain in the modern age, and they were really fun. You know, looking at them, you might think, oh, this is maybe it's a culture civ. They've got a unique explorer, whatever they're called, explorer, I think, the one that gets relics. Artifacts, they're all the same. But they're actually just like a super good generalist civ. I would happily pick Great Britain for every single victory type, to be honest. Let's move my mic. Oh, my thing is stuck. Whoa! Hopefully you didn't get a bunch of static noise right there. So yeah, definitely highly recommend giving GB a try. Good fun, really good fun. They have a social policy called East India Company, and it gives 1 gold on every building in every town, which by that point in the game, it's probably like hundreds of gold. I think mine was like 400 gold, which is pretty crazy. Anyway. without opening its production. Yeah. Who's more powerful, Isabella or Catherine? Isabella. The answer to that question is almost always Isabella. Catherine... I don't think Catherine's that strong from memory. Let me quickly check the... Oh, that is... Yeah, I've played as Catherine and did the whole, like, you know, you finally get to Russia in the modern age. And that's kind of, in theory, when you pop off. I just don't think her ability's that great. I love the idea. I really like civs that work with their environment. So, Canada from Civ 6. So, I wonder is online now, so... Have a look at those yields. Not bad, right? Yeah, so, you know, like Canada or Mansa Musa. Civs are a bit weird, you know? And Catherine kind of fits into that bill. She's not great. Isabella is just so insane. The tempo you get from, like, spawning this, something like this, like, if you're looking at these, you know, seeing me build everything in one turn, that is extremely atypical, to say the least. So, don't be fooled. Isabella is just that good. Why are you taking so much damage? That river flood, or did I just send you to your doom? I did not mean to move that guy 2 tiles. He's dead. That's okay. 1 turn of science for 100 gold. No, thank you. They need some Tundra civs. Yeah, I totally agree. And you know they're coming too. You know they're cooking them up. But definitely Tundra civs. Be cool. This is the weird thing, right? I do feel like they have to make like 3 of each civ, you know? Like I'm not going to be satisfied with a Tundra civ, you know, air quotes, until there's an antiquity, exploration, and then, you know, you got Russia in the modern age. So it's a lot of work for them, for Axis. 1, 2, 3. This mountain is really awkwardly placed. But I want to get the cotton and the gypsum. I hadn't actually... I've forgotten to check. I just realized this run might be another loser because no pyramid spot. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, we clutched up. Luckily we have this fantastic mod. Highly recommend. There is 1 single tile we can build the pyramids on, and it is over there. Unfortunately, city-state's right here, but we are befriending them. So we'll have to start moving over that way. It's just like, it's such a terrible city otherwise, though. All it has is dates, really. So we might make it might get the other one going first. Sheep there's really good. Kinda want the elephants too. Tropical plains and desert. That's me. At least 1 elephant is good. Let me catch up. Isabella is far stronger. The Wonder Spawn bias is too strong, especially since it's turn 1 benefits. Isabella in hand is the best for fast turn since you get the instant tile growth. How does the Han benefit from Isabella? Instant tile growth. Trying to think what the synergy is there, apart from, like, just they're both really high power leaders. I think I will settle this city first. Then we'll go up there. when they inevitably add Gandhi, him as Great Britain will be funny. Like, I'm not entirely aware of the history, but I can make an educated guess. Considering the history of those two countries. I've been streaming for 2 hours straight. I'm gonna go. I need to have a little quick break, to be honest. My throat's going, so be back in a sec. We're back. You like my new chat, by the way, Cake? It's pretty swish, right? A lot better than the old one. Even though it takes a while to update when I change scenes for some reason. Yeah, I completely forgot about Han's ability. Yeah, 2 growth at the first growth event is very good. It's true. Again, good tempo. Man, this is a really good. Only 50 gold for a whole tech. That's rather good. Okay. Yeah, it feels like we're a lot further into this game than we're not as far into this game as I thought. Okay. Anyway. This guy's just getting chased, which is annoying. Both disembark. Oh. Where's that going? Towards my guys, no doubt. That's okay. Where's this going? Okay. It just didn't clip this guy. That's good. It's a shame it didn't hit this guy though. Now headed to the east. Good. Any particularly good tiles? No, of course not. That's why I don't need tile yields on. Even when a natural wonder or natural disaster rips through, like really, is this? Nothing in here is worth settling. Did this lose a yield? Every tile's meant to have. Oh, I could be wrong. Well, like every tile in the game usually has 2 yields, but never mind. Anyway, you've got to heal up now. You have stood in an extremely inconvenient spot, my guy. It's alright, you can go around, start fortifying, and this would be a great time to get my unique quarter up, because we're running really slow on science. We actually have not generated any science, which isn't ideal. That's what the tropical city will help with, at least. Okay. Realistically, I guess we just go there. The city technically would be in range of the gold, the marble. But I don't think it's worth it. It's too far away. Gandhi was a person who led India to independence from the British Empire with non-violent movement. Well, yeah, I do know that. And definitely conscious of Britain's their activities in India on a very surface level, but I know that they're not too keen on each other, those countries. I don't know what the relationship's like today, but I imagine it's still slightly soured, if I had to guess. Could try healing up, but it's gonna take a fair while, hey? Okay. I think we just have to take science. So our culture's doing pretty red hot this game, so we'll take science where we can. He was pro-British Empire at first, so what changed? This has now turned into Gustavo Fring's history lesson. Against your will. But here we are. Yeah, what changed? Because must have been pretty drastic, right? My guess is a close family member was mistreated. That's my early prediction before you put it in the chat. As much as I would want to put a library here, I'm just thinking we need a spot for Bursa, which will be here. Well, we need 2 coastal spots, so actually can't put anything down there. This can be Mausoleum. And let's sure it can be Colossus. And where's the other one? Oh, I just realized. Okay, that one can go there, luckily. There's another coast down there. Forgot all about that wonder, but it's up to way later, so it's alright. Where is goddamn thingo? What am I even getting again? Holy moly, I've just blanked entirely. What's the other one that goes on coast? I cannot remember. He discovered the Indian identity and anti-racial segregation. Yeah, right, okay. Checks out. It's a bit brave sending this settler on his own. So there we go. It's going to take so long with these units. It really does help to just have one ranged unit, but I just can't afford to get it right now, I think. Okay, first town down. We can start working out. We definitely should have gone towards the sheep. That's alright. Is there a particular reason why you, was this like taught in your school curriculum or something? This sort of Indian history? Because that sort of stuff was not covered in Australia, so it's good that it seems to be. Maybe it's just a hobby of yours or something, or it's part of your heritage. But it's one of those things where kind of, if I had unlimited time, I'd learn all about it, right? But gotta pick your battles. Just keep chilling. Interesting fact I noticed semi-recently is that your units don't heal at the end of your turn anymore. They heal at the start. So keep that in mind if you're doing some like risky trades or something along those lines. I move you here. No, it takes a turn to disembark. Oops. You're continuing the Kessel run here, basically. You can make a whole dash towards the end. He's already taken a hit. Good luck, basically. Good luck, settler. Devo Durham's up here. I learnt about Gandhi in school when I'm from Oz. Granted, it wasn't much we were taught about him. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I obviously know the bloke, and I sort of know that he obviously led those, famous for his non-violent protests. I also know he's famous for having. Oh, anyway, I won't. But yeah, like not a whole lot more than that. So, again, do I greed for this? Smashing out so much culture. I think I will. I don't have a spot for Great Stele. Or have I? No, I just haven't got it. Still haven't got riding. My god, turn 24. Gonna be a turn 27 unlock of Great Stele. Yikes. Yeah, I'm gonna greed for this Egypt situation then. Okay. This guy did manage to he made the castle run past that city-state. They're not going to be happy about that. So I might send this guy over here actually because he's injured and that's fine. That can be his retirement assignment. I like it and there's a really good movie about Gandhi on YouTube for free. Is it called Gandhi? How would I find said movie? Commander, you can go up there, it's fine. But yeah. Interesting, interesting fella, that's for sure. Is the customary Civ 7 AI denounce after doing absolutely nothing wrong, having a positive relationship, doing endeavors with him, meeting his leader agenda, and then he just denounces you. I also have 5 medjays, so don't anyone tell me it's because I have a weak army either. Maybe I'll wait till I get my commander over there actually to do this. And luckily it did connect as well, which is nice. So that's our pyramid city. We are kind of lacking happiness this game. We'll take the happiness. Maybe that's a mistake. We have a codex, which is really good because that's a 20% increase to our science. Just look up Gandhi movie. You know, maybe I will. Maybe I will. We can pour some turns into this. And just before it finishes, we'll get our district up. Happy... lost our city banner. I think I'm happy to keep the growth in that town. Yeah, that's fine. But do we want it on this one? Oh, it's already on there. Cool, yeah, that's fine. Okay, keep on moving. I think the biggest issue we're facing right now is the science. We just don't have any, which is not great. I don't love the fact that we're not building Great Stele first. At all. You know, 1, because you miss out on the gold, but 2, just tends to go pretty quick. Let's see. Bit pessimistic about this one. The other issue is, I only seem to have 1 wonder. Like, near me, that's kind of alright, but the fact I haven't even found a second wonder is not good. We'll grab this. Do we get the... Do we take Riding Mastery because we're that strapped? I think we might. Really struggling for science. Take this at least for an extra, like, one and a bit. Get culture. We'll take that production. Well... Ooh. Now I've got some choices. We'll put the Great Stele over here because I've got, like, no requirements. So I guess if we're going to be really greedy, we're going to build our... We're going to pour some turns into Great Stele. When that's almost done, we'll build our quarter. And if all of that pans out, we'll have a ton of gold. But that is really greedy. And you can move over here. Okay, start whacking. The reason why we're doing this is clearing out a city state in Civ 7. I guess that's the closest thing you get to a chop in this game. So depending on the yield, that's 100 science I'll get for clearing this. If I clear the military ones, it's 100 production, which is like the best one, but they're way too far away. And I guess we'll start working towards the gold. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, there's like, it really is no other wonders. So this isn't a great seed, for being honest. Not ideal. Okay, take this out. Which is really good. Huge boost to science, much needed. We actually got 2 points, so take the 5% because I'm greedy. And I might even take this because I'm extra greedy. I am. More gold. Love it. And we probably have to go Bursa. I like to get Hanging Gardens for the extra settlement limit. Which again, more greed, right? It's not a bad game for it. We have so much production here that kind of makes sense. Okay, we'll finish out. Look at this. Look at this build queue right now. Finish the temple, integrate Stele into Shuriken, and we'll go from there. This is a very strange build order, but we have a lot of culture and a lot of production, so kind of the game for it, I guess. That is 2 settlers coming away from me, which is fine. Napoleon's still just rocking the one city, which, I mean, I might keep an eye on this city, and I might potentially take it, because it's a good one. Really good resources, and he's only got the one. Yeah, I might start making some cheeky moves towards him. Hack in, get a bunch of gold as well, which is nice. 2 turns until they're friendly. It's all happening. It's all happening. What do we think? Is this the run? I'm gonna say no, but it could be good. Above average for sure. And rivers no longer end our turns, which is nice, I guess. Very minor bonus. Keep healing. Don't really want this guy to walk around this way. Nah, you can walk around that way. Now we'll start going towards the sheep. 1 more to get the gold. Might just post up. See what he's got. 2 warriors and a slinger. He has denounced me. I might sort of use that against him. If that goes all the way to a hateful relationship, then I think I might declare war on him. Miko, Queen of War. Should be a great ally, but... Ooh, I didn't actually realize I've still tech already. I might go ahead and start on that. I don't think there's any other AI I'm going to bother with. Why not? Sure. I've not played on the newish patch. Has there been any decent AI improvements, or some still just refuse to play the game? Like I'm not aware of any AI improvements, other than apparently they no longer like to forward settle as much. But results may vary on that, because I've seen and experienced a lot of forward settling still. So I wouldn't say it's gotten much better. Plus, there is also still this weird thing that you might have experienced, where it feels like if there's 7 other AIs in the game, so, you know, typical 8-player game, probably, let's say 5 of them will just be completely brain dead. One of them will be literally useless and not do anything. And one of them will be absolutely cracked and, like, be the essentially the only competition you'll be facing. That definitely still happens. Less so in Antiquity, but I don't know why it's like that. I'm pretty sure at the start of the game, they like roll a dice basically to determine how strong that AI is going to be. That's my impression anyway. I'm not entirely sure why I lost 4 influence. This chart, of course, is completely worthless. Just says all zeros, which adds up to 6, and then here we are. Anyway, this is all going fine. And we can now train the Tajates. Tajit. These are random great engineers, basically, to simplify it. Some of them do give wonder construction boosts. 4 mid-civs with 2 cities, 1 civ that never settles at all, 1 civ that's actually a threat. Yeah, that is very much still the case, unfortunately. What's the over-under on me being able to take this guy out? Like, and just using my existing units as well, because I'm not gonna set myself back. I'll just dump these guys out here as well. You've got to run. I will convert you. Do we bother with a library? Is that crazy? Do I commit and get a slinger? And then you probably need 1 or 2 slingers to take the city. I think I'm coming around to this idea. It's a bit crazy though. And he's got a 2nd city now, which is annoying, but it'll just mean that this guy won't be a threat. 1 less AI to worry about, basically, for wonders. It'll be a bit iffy. The AI can hard outpace unit, pump units out to match them. Oh yeah, for war, yeah. It's I'm encouraged by the fact that his units are kind of getting smashed and are all a bit damaged from this city-state. I do think early war is probably harder than it's ever been. Much harder than Civ 6. They are, I would say if there's one thing the AI is really good at, it is war. They don't use commanders well at all, but they seem to be quite good with their units. Just last night, I was playing a game, and my city was in this crazy mountain pass that I was like, well, this is... Like, it was an insanely defendable city. And the AI played it really well with how they moved their units around. I was impressed. I was very impressed. I think we got to go Bursa, like, rather urgently. So many wonders to build right now. Do I start going for hanging gardens in here? 5 production doesn't feel great. I can't move that yet. Like they said how each game would end with a world war, but some are so weak it feels like you're fighting lots of city-states instead of fighting civs. Yeah, I could agree with that. I've had one game, it was the 2nd game I ever played, and it was like incredible, where, what's first wonder? That's 300 gold every time we build a wonder, by the way. 100 from our quarter. Only on the settlement. What was I saying? Yeah, I've had one really good World War game, and the other thing that AI do quite well actually is be a good ally. If you're allied with an AI and you get attacked, I've found they will rush to your aid. Like they will send everything they've got to come and help you, which is pretty great. I've had some pretty satisfying games, and I think that probably helped me a lot to sell Civ 7 when I first started, and that happened. So that was fun. You can stay there. It's fine. A few times I've had some scary landing forces on my coastlines that actually managed to avoid my defensive lines. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. They seem to have... They did something right with the AI's decision making when it comes to units. So bravo to them on that. They're still kicking along, low and steady. We've got 3 cities up really quick this game, which is good. Now we're going for the big one. Organized military. I think I'm going to prioritize production for now. A lot of vegetated, saw pit it is. Go there. And actually might put that in the capital, to be honest. Got struggling for food over there. What's Himika's relationship like? What? How? They've not met. These two have not met. Bit odd. All stack in. It's like they fixed that thing where you could stack all the medjays in the commander and that would count as them all being in the city center for gold. I think that was Spiffing Brit that discovered and publicized that one. Another annoying part of the AI is having to surround city-states with walls. Oh yeah, we talked about that earlier. It's a lot. It's infuriating. We're saying there really should be a penalty of some sort, or, well, there is, you know, kind of a penalty, but the AI, if you're friendly with them and you're befriending a city-state, should not target that city-state. If they hate you, then sure, then you know, they can do whatever they want, but if you're allied with them, they shouldn't be taking out your allies, and there's nothing you can do about it other than try and, yeah, jam up the tiles with so many units that they can't stop you. Really frustrating. Pretty much eliminates the like one whole class of Civ, which is like diplomatic focus. The only problem is this guy likes me so much from his leader agenda that it's balancing out the denounce because we have such good culture. Surprised? Just gonna go grab some water real quick. BRB. I'm back. Influence. Yeah, I do think influence is quite good. I love the endeavors. I love how you can, like, the support, accept, or decline system. That's really cool. I don't use these much, though. Sanctions? Maybe I should. Have you had much experience? Like, is this what you're talking about, Kate? Because I like war support as well. I think war support is a great system. essentially, you know, means that you can defend yourself with diplomacy, right? Crippling someone's empire if they try to attack you just by having a lot of influence, which is pretty cool. Am I going to bother attacking this guy now? Just the effort it would take to denounce him again. Good time to do it though. Or I could just go up here and clear these city-states. That's probably the smarter move. So I'm going to do that. Slinger left behind a little bit. Maybe you can just chill there. That's fine. You should actually... The Medjay can chill. He'll get more gold that way. Okay. Probably going to go Brickyard. I would like to start building hanging gardens or something. But kind of need some sort of production building. Maybe I'll have to buy it later. I've already got 3 cities up, so the rest of my gold can be used for wonders, I guess. Yeah, flat desert, sure. I had the best game ever. I was rip scout. I was the second strongest Civ, and the first one had a really good capital, so I spent 30 turns trying to conquer it. It was the best Civ moment I've ever had. Love it. Love to hear it. The wars in this game, you know, having to take over all the walls, it's a lot, but it is, it's pretty satisfying. Like, I'm not much of a war person. If I can avoid it, I will, but, oh, okay, well, he's gonna do the work for us. He's gonna denounce us. So... Looks like we're coming home. It's a nice war campaign, but we've done enough. I think I can take this guy on. The 49 turn hanging gardens doesn't exactly inspire confidence, but we'll see. Got to get another 300 gold here, which is nice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything just finished. Oh, we stole tech. Nice. She did discover that. It's alright. Nice. I might just do that again, to be honest. 64. Yeah, it's like so good, I may as well. Peace deals, yeah, peace deals are a bit jank. I understand that they wanted to get rid of the trading sort of system, because it was very, very exploitable. But they've definitely gone a bit far the other direction. It's not great, not terrible, but not fantastic either. I'm gonna quickly get this, because we're so behind on, you know, other way around. We really need science. Let's fortify for now. See what this guy does. He can make the first move. We have Bursa now. Bursa Rhine. So I guess we'll finish that saw pit. The barracks are really good. We do have gold. Might buy that barracks. Yeah, it's only got 5 production. Yeah, definitely needs it. Is that worth it? Probably. Bursa goes pretty quick. But yeah, I think they could make it so that, like, you can't, you know, the trading screen is gone, right? The trading screen's gone entirely, so it's really just whatever you want to put in the peace deal. And I think the peace deals are so rare that you can't really exploit them. So I don't see a reason why you couldn't have, you know, say 100 gold, or, you know, set the amount of gold you want to trade, set, you know, some resources for 30 turns or whatever you want. You know, critical minerals, let's say, in return for peace. I don't see a reason why you couldn't do that. I don't think you could really exploit it, so should go right ahead, in my opinion. Which one do we want more? Hanging Gardens? Probably Bursa. That's good, we can replace the farm as well, which is good. Sure. And we finally got this city going, which is good. We get Lapis. Put that out, I guess. City's making a bunch of gold for some reason. And I think we are soon to be triple wondering, so we'll get the wonder. No, we're not, because that's going to be Bursa. Right? We've got time to do that as well. Yeah, okay. You're off Bursa duty, which is fine. She can go there. It's all good. This is doubly good too, because we get another 100 gold from there. So we'll do that. And we didn't even have this in the whole time, which we probably should have. That's another like 10 turns knocked off that. We did just get a celebration, so feeble future, we're all good on happiness. Bit of a concern. He's going for this city, which, you know, can't really do much about. We're gonna do a little switcheroo here on him though. He's gonna go for that city and we'll probably be able to quite easily snipe his capital from behind. By the looks of it. It just means next turn we'll have to buy a Magi. Don't have the ability to get walls, but that's okay. You can go into an archer then. He just turned into hated, which probably means we have one turn until he declares war. So we'll buy this now. It's very annoying he spawned over there. Actually doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect anything. So start moving everyone down. We'll have a threatening gesture here. Oh, luckily. Okay, here we go. No prizes for guessing that was happening. And fortunately, our city-state's helping out. Again, the city-states as well are really good at helping out. So, love the towns mechanic. Yeah, so do I. I think it needs a bit of a balance pass, but overall it's a good improvement for sure. Okay, here comes the snipe. He actually moved. See, no, he's not losing gold. I'm not entirely sure where all of his units went, to be honest. He can heal up now. He must have put them in the water or something. I don't know how they got so far away. This guy's just gonna get wrecked, to be honest. Put you on top, and I guess we'll put the next guy out next turn. Add more town types, yep, definitely, that'd be good. Change the ones they've already got as well. Because I think, despite an early opinion from Potato, which I thought was really off base, about, is it called like a... It's one that gives you one science and culture from each district in a town, which is really bad, and he kind of thought it was good, but Anyway, yeah, I think like, you know, like ones like that are frankly horrendous. So I just need a bit of an update, and they're sitting on a really good mechanic there. So we can absolutely slam this thing. Before we do take the city, I'll definitely be pillaging that library. Fort Town is the worst. Whoa! I was just about to say that. Oh, but there are some good ones like the Fort Town. I mean, the Fort Town knows what it wants to be, and is not afraid to do it. That's what I like about the Fort Town. Oh, the commander can pillage. Oh, all good then. Yeah, Trading Town, definitely. Probably my most used as well. Wow, he just bought a scout and an archer in one turn. AI hacking as always. That's alright, I think we can finish him off. Quite. Maybe. Do a little coordinated strike, maybe? That's so rare I use this one, but here we go. Do I have to kill the scout as well? Wait. Oh, there's a cliff there. Oh no. Go around then, I suppose. Leaves this guy exposed, but he'll be alright. Fort Town has saved me many times, like to settle towns in choke points. Yeah, I think they're actually pretty good. I think, yeah, they serve a very specific purpose, and they are good at that job. So, oh my god. We're gonna lose this, aren't we? Are we gonna lose this war? Is he just gonna purchase an archer every single turn? I'm gonna be so mad. Like, there's no way he should be able to win this. And I'm happy to make some sacrifices here. Sacrifice I'm willing to make, as they say. Might be this guy. Might be on the chopping block. Alright, good luck, team. Amanda leveled up. I forgot I got these very janky upgrades. I guess I'll just pick Bastion, to be honest. This is the only war I'm planning on doing, so I should have done it coordinated on all of them. Anyway, that was really frustrating, but we got him. Okay, this is not a very typical wonder run here, but we've taken his city, and our AI has basically, like our allied city-state, has kind of clutched it down here. We didn't really do much, and they've killed pretty much his entire army, so thank you, Megiddo. Awesome. We'll start currency. Why is our influence so bad? It's the taking the city, right? But particularly bad. We'll get our library up, or should we go for the necropolis? Necropolis is pretty bad. The culture's alright, but or we get the monument. Get the library. We're lacking in science right now. Well, this is going to be a pretty slow, slow mausoleum. Well, there you go. I only have one on the city. Kind of want him to settle another one because he'll probably give it away for free. Usually, once you take the AI's city, they, as you're saying, Kate, they'll offer up anything to end the war at that point. Even if it means just like destroying their empire, basically. Go over there, get heal. Everyone can start healing up. Oh, I didn't see you. Gonna have to move you down. Why's this library on fire? Who did that? Move you away, and I think I will just bring you in. Oh, look at this. Let's try. Make it a break for it. Cool. Napoleon destroyed. Problem is, he's going to do the war support thing now, and if he just refuses peace, then I'm kind of screwed, so... So the AI will just pour all of their influence into bringing you down, and they do not stop. And it's very annoying. Luckily, yeah, I mean, like if I had like one Magi less there, I probably lost that war. If he just kept buying an archer every turn. I don't know if I would have been able to like outpace that, which is crazy, but it's the way it is. Guess I'll bring this archer up. Keep this Magi. And then, oh! Hanging Gardens.
There are to be seen.
Just as I built Bursa too. Well. Did it even say you built it? No. Distant Lands as always. Oh, I wish Distant Lands wasn't a thing sometimes. Well. That wasn't a bad run, but I guess I should have saved space in the capital for Hanging Gardens. Trying to build it in this city was maybe too greedy. Let me do the attempt counter of shame. Well. Damn, I was on such a high as well after I won this war. I was like, oh man, I'm doing everything this game. Like, building wonders, taking capitals. Yeah, look, I don't think it was... I think we just didn't have enough science. It took us so long to get to writing, but... Yeah, Hanging Gardens going that early is a bit... That feels unexpected. I had to build Terracotta Army too, that was the other one. Yeah... yeah. I got the wonder, but the starting location just wasn't it. Oh well. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. But I think I'm gonna call it there. Had some pretty good runs there. Not really. I feel like genuinely that the best run I've had so far was my first one, actually. I was only a few turns off Mausoleum, but I guess this one wasn't actually that good. Getting, having one wonder, like this wonder is obviously amazing, but really, the fact I didn't even find another wonder the whole game is pretty crazy. There may have only been one wonder on the whole continent, so anyway. Alright. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This was, I'm having such a good time with this challenge, honestly, so don't know when the next stream will be. I'll try to do it on the weekend, when everyone can listen and watch. Got a long weekend coming up too, which is good. Got a couple of them actually, which I'm looking forward to. Regardless though, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone.